Well, welcoming back Sara Goodwins to the studio, and I have to wear this tie because this is the tie you gave me, isn't it? It's fantastic.
I'm a crawler. Yes.
I love it. We've talked about your publishing before, but the next stage is upon us. CD. Well, it's an audiobook, but available on CD.
Yeah.
I mean, what made you do that? Taking your book, of course, and you're voicing this up and putting it into the audio world. Why? And is it working?
Well, it's the CD actually carries all three of the Tram Tales that we've written so far. So you get sort of three for the price of one, so to speak. The audiobook came about because I like being read to. It brightens up the ironing. And I thought children like being read to as well. So, parents do bedtime stories, that sort of thing. And on long car journeys, you might want a story read to the children while you're driving or something. And then I thought, well, okay, that's all very well, but one voice can get boring after a while. It can get very tedious. So why not put some sound effects to it? So we got in touch with a very talented sound effect expert called Tim Price and explained what we wanted, and he went away and came up with a whole load of sound effects so that if the trams peep, they really peep.
Yeah, these are the real trams, right?
Oh yes,
yeah.
Oh yes. He's a perfectionist. He went out and sorted out the right trams. It's not just any old tram either. The tram who's starring in the tale, that's the tram you hear. Okay, well let's listen to this, and you're doing the voicing. And did you find that interesting to do as well? Reading your own material like that? Yes, it was. I have done voiceover before, but a very long time ago, about 30 years ago. I'm getting very old. But this was factual voiceover that I did then, rather than narration of a story. And of course, with a story, you have to put much more intonation, much more emotion. So I found it a struggle, but I found it hugely interesting.
Okay, let's have a listen to this.
Something on the Line. The first in the series Tram Tales of the Manx Electric Railway. Written and read by Sara Goodwins. Produced by Tim Price. Twain blinked in the dark. His motorman had driven him and Tommy Trailer into Laxey Shed and then gone home, closing the door. Twain felt decidedly wobbly.
Well, there you go. That's a sample of your work available. Are you doing digital downloads as well, or was it purely the physical media at the minute?
At the moment, it's the CD. We're working on an MP3 download as well.
That's very, some people don't even know what they are these days.
I know. We were advised to forget about the CD and just do the download. But we're a very small company, a very small business, and trying to get the MP3 download and people to host it for us and all the rest of it, and there's a cost involved, and that became a bit of a nightmare. We are working on it, but we thought, well, we've got all this wonderful material. Why not produce the CD? See if people like it. And at the moment, oddly enough, it's been extremely popular across. I mean, we've sold it on Ireland as well. It's available. Rachel Price Photography's got it. She's Tim Price's sister, and she's based in Ramsey. The bookshops have, you can get it through bookshops, and gift shops have got it. But across the tram, it's the National Tram Museum, I think, in Christchurch. They've bought huge quantities of this to sell to children, and we've got Preserved Railways wanting it. So at the moment, it's more popular off island than on. So we've got an export market.
Where are you going with the books? The series continues?
I'd love to do more, yes. At the moment, we've got other things. So we're very small, as I say. At the moment, we've got other things planned. But I'm hoping to do more. I've certainly got the next story written in my mind. Okay. So I know what it's going to be about.
Trams.
Tram, of course.
Definitely.
Yes. Well, it's Tram Tales of the Manx Electric Railway.
You're keeping with that. I'm sure,
I know what the next story is going to be.
If people want more information, you got a website?
Yes, it's www.lochtonbooks.com.
And more audio in the future, you think, for you?
It really depends on how it sells. At the moment, it's only been out about 10 minutes. So.
Right. Hey, you may sell the film rights yet. You never know.
Oh, yes, dream on. That'd be lovely.